There are several ways to consider when developing an application and, of course, designing it. Each has different characteristics, features, particular questions, limitations. And thought this may seem to be outside of the realm of the designer, the fact is that designers and developers are working closely on the same project. Plus, as a designers, we want to understand those limitations and take them into consideration while designing an application. And well, the very first type of apps are native applications. Native applications are offering for developers and designers all the features mobile operating system has and has offered for them, referred to as software development kits or SDKs for short. These kind of applications are being downloaded from the app stores and installed natively on mobile device. One characteristic of native apps that is generally underestimated is the fact that they can use operating system notifications to alert the users even when an application is not being used. An example of this, it's like in WhatsApp messages. And because native applications don't require an internet connection to work, we offer a more fluid user experience and true integration into mobile device itself. Native apps use all of devices, hardware, including cameras and sensors, accelerometers, GPS, gyroscope, geomagnetic field sensors, and all this awesome stuff. At the designer and at the design level, these types of applications have an interface that is based on each operating system's guidelines. This favors usability and benefits users directly. As a designers and developers, we can offer more features for the users in order to achieve their goals in a particular situation. Okay, so the second type of apps are web applications. Web designers and developers probably are familiar with terms like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and well, mobile web apps can be developed by using these languages. We are independent as we don't use phone operating system SDKs, neither those kind of apps has to offer a high variety of features. Mobile web apps can be easily distributed across different devices, whether it's an Android, iOS, or Windows Phone. But as web apps are being created with only web technologies, they cannot be uploaded to app stores, neither can we be downloaded from them. Web apps has a lot of restrictions because again, we don't use native phone features. Also, web apps are pretty bad from UX perspective because they are more generic and a lot of designers and developers tend to create same UIs for different types of device operating systems. And the last third category of apps are hybrid apps. From the title, you probably already can say that these kind of applications use both native and web technologies and features. Hybrid apps can be uploaded and downloaded from app stores. Also, these kind of applications has access to phone features, basically like native apps. But they are being developed by using mostly web technologies such as HTML, CSS, and JS. There are a lot of tools available to design and develop hybrid apps, such as PhoneGap Cordova, Icenium, Ionic, etc. But what type of application technology you should choose? Well, basically, it depends. But one thing to remember is that user experience is going to change across those categories of apps. In cases where factors like app availability without internet connection, notifications, and hardware resources are important, going the route of a native application will be the best option. If none of these features are important for the app, you can probably choose web apps or hybrid apps, as web development languages are used more often than native development languages like Java, Objective-C, etc. All in all, native apps offers better features for UX designers, UI designers, and of course developers. All the most popular mobile apps are using native applications over other types of apps.